예. 네, 호예. 아, 믿어버렸네. 예, 이거 무조건 매복이지, 장애물이면. 남자일 때가 있겠지. 남자일 때가 없나?
Good God, what a bloody mess.
왜 다 죽었냐? 조사해볼게.
This one won't be going anywhere anytime soon.
열어볼까? 뭐가 있을까? 예스. 맛있진 않은데요?
This is valuable. They must have been in a hurry or they'd never have left it behind. Someone was wounded here. It looks like another person dragged him off. Maybe there'll be some
발자국이네.
tracks. I'm on the right track. It looks like blood.
이쪽에 하나가 더 있는데? 야영지다.
Blood.
여기서 하룻밤 잤잖아? 아유, 잘 잤다. 안 깨고 잘 자는구만. 워터는 먹어도 배탈 안 나겠지? 어디 가니? 나 안에 있어서 그런가?
Look what I've got.
자. 먹네.
Another clue. I must be going the right way.
점점 연해지는데? 뭐지 쟤네? 새로운 먹인가? 집어넣으면 아... 10개만 여기서 구워가야겠다. 물만 개. 별 없네. 여기 때가 하나도 없진 않을 텐데. 아, 일단.
Look what I've done.
이 새끼들 미쳤나? 사람 막 있는데 들어오네. 그래도 이 아이 살생은 하지 않겠다.
Blood.
이쪽인데? 잠깐만.
Another clue. I must be going the right way.
이거 피 아니야? 여긴 아닌데. 아, 여기구나. 문 따부터 지랄하는 거 아니야?
Traces of blood. And these are the same sacks that were by that wagon.
God save you.
What happened at the...
Huh?
I'm a friend of his.
Who?
That fellow you brought here. I need to find him. I have to help him. I owe it to him, you see.
I don't know nothing, and I haven't seen nothing. If you want to know something about it, just ask Boria.
Who is this boy?
Boria cracks the whip around here. You'll recognize...
Thank you.
Good luck to you.
모르야. 너구나. 모르야. 이리 와봐.
I am honoured that a knight...
What do you know about the wagon that's been ambushed at the crossroads?
I haven't a clue what you're talking about.
Really?
Yes.
이것들이
Is that a problem?
Do you have any idea whose wagon it was?
I don't know. And I don't care.
Well, I'll tell you. I'm sure you've heard of the gang that burned down Neuhof
Possibly.
and poisoned the well in Merchoyed. They're the kind of men you don't want to get on the wrong side of.
I didn't get on the wrong side of them, though. Did I? The opposite. Actually, we helped them out. And I didn't even know who they were.
What happened?
Let's just get this straight. We didn't ambush anyone.
And what were you doing at the crossroads then?
We were just passing, and we saw the wagon. So we took the sacks.
Just the sacks? What about the trail of bloodstains leading to the camp?
I was just getting to that. We also found one wounded man. What am I saying, wounded? The fellow was hacked like a martyr in some holy picture. He begged us to hide him away.
So you have him here somewhere? Is he still alive?
The fellow has quite a will to live. I'll give him that.
Do you know who
Not a clue. We came...
Did he tell you anything?
He wasn't exactly talkative. His lungs are full of holes.
Where is
오케이.
We've locked him away in a ship.
I want to talk to him.
I don't know.
I don't mean to hurt him.
So be it. Here, take the key.
Thanks.
God be with you.
아무도 안 보지? 아, 버트. 자, 마지막 나온 걸 보고. 별거 없네. 용병.
Who are you?
저승사자다. 입을 열면
Do as
살려주겠다.
I say, and you might walk out of here alive.
What? What's that? What do you mean?
Don't worry about it. Just answer my questions, and I might even help you.
Well, if you say so.
누구를 위해
Who is it you
일하지?
work for? Who did the wagon belong to?
To Menhart. He's some kind of merchant who hired me for protection. But that's all I know.
And where's this Menhart disappeared off to?
No idea. I blacked out after the attack. Only came to my senses once I got here. I don't even know where here is.
Who ambushed that wagon?
어떻게
A
되냐?
knight. He's been following us for a while.
And where did he go?
I don't know. I got a beating, and then I passed out.
Do you know what you were carrying in that wagon?
I never asked Menhart that.
Can I see your wound?
Are you a quack?
Sort of. That's a deep wound to the flank and you're still losing blood. You need to staunch it.
Will you help me?
I can try. Tell me more about the night.
Where's the coin?
What? What coin?
I will not repeat the question.
I don't know about any coin. I swear.
Ah! Damn it. Where are those sacks you took from the wagon?
Sacks.
아, 그
They're by the
자루대에
shed.
은화가 있구나.
That's him. That's got to be that knight.
Is
Sorry,
that all? Did you take anything else?
Fuck! Stop! Stop right there!
잠깐만, 어디서 많이 본 얼굴인데. 공격해.
Yeah.
형 어디 갔냐? 그렇구만.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
정말로 어딜 도망가려고 이 새끼야. 그래 터져갖고. 어. 공격해. 공격해 뭐?
No, no.
예스.
Go.
뭐라는 거야 이 새끼야. 반복 안 해? 반복 안 해?
Well,
Who is that? It seems I have finally met my match.
your match? I think you meant to say you're superior.
Do not be so proud. My day has been hard.
That doesn't change anything. Now I'll be asking you a couple of questions, and you're going to give me answers to them nicely. Starting with who you are.
You may call me Ulrich. I will tell you nothing more until you give me some assurances.
Assurances? How about this? If you talk, I'll spare you.
Do you expect me to believe that? I know full well how these stories end. I have been at the other end of the
미안하지만 난
sword
너가 본
more
단어.
times than you can count.
I give you my word.
The word of a thief? Jesus. It is true what the preachers say. This world has gone quite mad. You had better kill me. I'm finished, anyway. Just as you are.
Why do you think I'm finished?
He who lives by the sword dies by the sword. Once you take a weapon in your hand, your days are numbered. It is the same.
Not everyone.
Every last one. Knight, mercenary, or footpad. There are men who die peacefully in bed, their wives and children at their sides. But not you, or I.
나는
Unlike
범죄자가
you,
아니다.
I'm not a criminal.
You believe that the forging of money is an honest trade?
I've got nothing to do with that. I'm not a forger, I'm the one investigating them.
What? What are you saying?
I'm in the service of Sir Radzig Kobyla, Governor of Skalitz and Royal Hetman.
Then we have something in common. I also am here under orders from above.
From who?
어?
Perhaps you might sheath that weapon, so that we may talk eye to eye. If we do indeed have a common cause.
Stand up.
It is true our meeting has not begun well. But if it is the truth that you are sent by Kobyla, then we can assist each other.
What do you mean?
I found out many things, but there are still questions I cannot answer. And the last man who knew anything is now dead.
What man was that?
Meinhard, the merchant from Passau. Listen, I will explain everything to you, but first, I need you to do something for me.
Oh, really?
You will introduce me to a certain person, and I will tell you everything I've learned.
나는
I don't think
중매쟁이가
I could
아니야.
honestly recommend you as a suitor to any of the ladies I know.
Your wit is as piercing as your blade.
Fine, who is it?
Master Tobias Pfeiffer. If you truly
Pfeiffer?
serve Sir Radzig, then you must know him.
이
course I
집사잖아.
What do you want him for?
I have here a written confession which tells how those forgeries are made. But I do not understand such technical matters. Master Pfeiffer, however...
We'll definitely be able to make sense of it. And you'll give it to me, just like that.
It seems I have little choice. This is the last lead I have. In the meantime, I will return to Sassau and see what I might learn there.
엉글고 이름이 어떻게 됨?
What's your name, anyway?
I told you, I am Ulrich.
Just Ulrich?
It is enough.
Because you look like a knight. They seldom have just one name.
It is true, I have a horse, armor, a sword, and a shield. But there are many ways to acquire such things these days. As I am sure you know.
So you're not a knight?
I'm a trustworthy soldier in the service of a nobleman. That is all you need to know.
I'd like to know more, but I have a feeling you won't tell me.
Your feeling is correct.
Who are you working for?
I understand why you wish to know. But this does not mean I am at liberty
참
to tell you.
비밀이 더 많다.
Very well. I shan't beat it out of you. Very well.
Godspeed. I will wait in Sassau at the Wagoner's Inn.
공항은 왜 간 거야? 도착했다. 테레사를 만나러 가시고 같은. 온 김에 테레사 만나볼까? 마의 갑옷 같은 건 어디서 사지?
Hey, lad! Don't you want a little wager on the rat egg tourney?
Hail the conquering hero.
Don't you want to do something together?
I can't now. Come.
이번엔 저녁이야?
Yeah!
그 위층인 거 보구나. 자기 방에 있나 보네. 아빠는 쪽에 앉아있다니.
Greetings. What do
위조
Master
그릇이야.
Sayfire, I need to speak with you. I found out something about the counterfeit coin.
Did you really? Do tell.
Close to Rovna, I came across a wagon that was transporting the false coins. Unfortunately, I came too late. The carter and his men were dead.
Damn and blast. Do you know who did it?
Yes. A certain knight turned up there. It turned out he was also after the forgers.
Well, that is indeed unexpected. Tell me, what did he say?
His name is Ulrich. He looked like a knight, but he refused to show his master's colours.
Ulrich, you say? Could be anyone. Can you describe him?
An older man with a moustache. But for all his grey hairs, he seemed pretty tough to me.
Doesn't match anyone I've heard of. But then we don't even know if Ulrich is his real name.
I asked him who his liege was, but he refused to tell me.
We live in such strange times. In days past, knights would vie with each other to see who could extol their liege's name the loudest. And today, they take assumed names, hide their emblems, and sneak around the land like thieves.
I got the
그래서
impression
기사가
he was hiding his
아니죠.
identity because his master's at odds with Sir Radzig.
That may well be. As a staunch supporter of the king, Sir Radzig has many enemies.
He gave me these documents to show you. He seemed to think they prove he was telling the truth. They're the records of the interrogations in Passau, and some other things he said you'd understand better than him.
Let me see. We, the aldermen of the city of Passau, interrogation held this day, put to pen by the questor. The place of origin is a monastery in the land of Bohemia. Which certainly confirms my suspicion that something underhand is going on in Sasso. Coin assay report. Copper core coated with amalgam. Ah, but this is interesting. Here's an outline description of how the forgeries are made. I'll have to study it more closely. We command Herr Ulrich to investigate and let no man stand in his way. This looks like the original safe conduct. It has the seal of the Passau alderman, but they certainly didn't pen this.
How do you know?
I recognize the hand. It's a Clement of Kaplitz, the high scribe of the Rosenbergs.
The Rosenbergs? Who's that?
A rich and powerful family in South Bohemia. Burgrave Henry III is a great rival of our King Wenceslas.
이름 헨리야?
So what does all this mean?
Well, it certainly explains why your night is so mysterious. Anyway, we should be careful. And we shall begin our investigation. The documents show they use silver amalgam for coating copper fakes. That's a lead we can follow.
What?
Silver amalgam. It's produced from quicksilver and silver.
Well, that doesn't sound like something just anyone can get hold of.
You're quite right. You will go to Sasso at once. Look around the forges in the city. Someone must be working copper for them. I, meanwhile, will take counsel with Sir Radzik and then follow after you.
Where shall we meet?
At the inn on Sasso Market Square. Goodbye.
네. 사사오로 출발. 아, 온 김에 문 좀 넣어요. 가서 팔면 되고, 랍과 인감 또 팔고. 그래도 DLC 장비니까. 어디 보자. 선택, 물리와 대화 쉬움. 선택 먼저 해볼까?
One ale, please.
뭐지 얘네 둘은?
Hey, he's here again.
Well, I never.
어?
Henry!
Hey,
어? 너네들이 왜 여기 있냐? 너네 그 초반에 똥 던지던 새끼들이잖아.
Henry!
I'm glad to see you.
Matthew! Fritz! You're alive! Of course we're alive.
You can't get rid of us that easily.
I'm almost surprised how happy I am to see the pair of you are all right.
We are now, but we barely made it.
Yeah, It was hard. Fritz ran like a little girl.
Really?
Bollocks!
Bloody joker.
Tell us what happened to you.
나쁜 거 보이냐?
They
갑옷
gave me
입고
a
있는 거 안
pretty
보여?
good thrashing as well. It was only in Rattay that I got back in my right mind.
And I see you're not doing too badly for yourself. What are you up to?
용자가 됐지.
Right now, I'm a squire for Sir Radzig.
I see you've worked your way up.
And how are you two getting by?
It's shit.
You said it. We're still chopped off to bits. Owe the monastery a bundle. And there's no work here.
Not for anyone with more than half a brain, anyway.
너희들은 항상 이 일을 좋아하지 않았지만 목수는 언제나 필요로 하는 것이 많은 법이다. 서사후에 솜씨 좋은 목수 2명을 필요로 하는 사람이 한 명도 없다고?
No one's interested in 2 good carpenters in Sasau.
No one.
And we looked
너네
everywhere.
말썽 피운 거 아니야?
Hey, you wouldn't happen to know of anything?
It will really help us out right now.
Well, I can ask around, but I'm not promising anything.
Thanks, Henry.
We'll pay off the debt. Don't you worry.
네, 그래도 얼굴 아는 애들이니까.
What other neighbours of ours made it?
Your hunker's in the monastery. That girl really helped us out. That's about all we know. When we ran for it, we helped Teresa. But who knows where she is now? We got separated.
I owe my life to Teresa. She hauled me unconscious to the mill in Rattay and nursed me back to health.
I'm glad she survived. Since you know her so well, why not try asking her if she knows about any work?
And where would they hire you to?
Well, we were carpenters in the mines, so wherever they work with wood, I suppose. Forget about construction. After Skalitz, no one will be building for a long time. Just here in Sasau, and they don't want us here. The best chance we have is to work at a mill. People always have to eat. Ideally, we're looking for a job that pays a lot and doesn't require much work. Bye.
그 용병 새끼 어딨어? 왜 여관?
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
방을
You got bed
빌린다.
for the night?
For how long?
How about if I pay you for several nights?
Sure. Let's see your coin first. These are harsh times.
Here you go. Where do I go?
On the upper floor of the inn. The second door.
오케이.
Are there any...
Nothing I've heard about. Good luck to you.
이 안에 있나? 위쪽에 있나 보구나.
So, what did Master Pfeiffer have to say?
I consulted him and we definitely have a starting point.
Tell me more.
Master Pfeiffer found out they need copper sheets for the core of the coins and quicksilver for the the other part?
I see. They have such materials at the monastery.
Exactly. That's why I'm interested in the local forges.
Yes, that is good. Yesterday, I heard people from the craftsman's yard by the monastery complaining. They said they could not sleep at night because the blacksmith works all the time till dawn.
I see. That's certainly worth asking about.
수도원
Have you heard
옆에.
anything else?
You said they use quicksilver. There is a painter lodging here who is painting the church in Ujits. I heard him complain also. He said that he went to the monastery for quicksilver and it was all gone.
Well, that's something to follow up as well. Thanks.
저장부터 하자. 너냐?
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
그래.
I hear you've had some problems with the supply of quicksilver.
Problems? I should say so. For the third time this month they've told me they've none. There's no quicksilver to be had, they said.
And who exactly are you talking about? Who's holding back the goods on you?
The monastery overseer, or his assistant, more like.
So what did the overseer have to say to you?
Nothing. Apparently he doesn't deal in such trifles. Leaves it all to his assistant, the pompous git.
What do you need quicksilver for?
I don't. They do. To mix up the red pigment for me. I'm painting the church in Ujits. Can you imagine how stupid those biblical scenes look without red?
Not really.
Then be glad you can. My eyes hurt just to imagine it.
That's all I need to know.
Ah. But wouldn't you care to buy something before you go? Or play a game? I really need some money. I've been waiting here a while and my stay's getting expensive.
Why not?
뭘
Tell me what
파는데?
you have to offer.
와인. 나쁘지 않네, 이거랑. 이게 보물지도가 내가 갖고 있는 보물지도랑 똑같은 보물지도인가? 그래서 자, 구일거래 해줬다. 이건 가지고 있다가 남는 시간 때 읽어야지. 아, 다른 거네. 오래된 지도구나, 내가 갖고 있는 거. 나중에 시간 내서 보물지도도 한번 다 봐야겠다. 감족관해줬어.
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
그래.
Do you have any quicksilver in stock?
Who's asking?
이 새끼가 갑자기 발을...
Nobody. I'm just asking.
Then I don't have any.
That sounds almost as if you don't want to sell it to me.
It's not that I don't want to. It's that I can't.
I see. You can't because you don't have any. And you don't have any because you're selling it out the back door, eh?
Suppose I was. I don't see what business it is of yours.
What if I told you I'm the emissary of the royal hetman Radzig Kobyla, and you've got yourself mixed up with a counterfeiting gang?
Counterfeiters? Meaning what?
Somewhere around here is a counterfeiter's workshop. They need the quicksilver to make fake groschen.
Jesus. But I didn't know anything about any counterfeiting.
For your sake, I hope that's true. Now tell me what's been going on.
I swear, I wouldn't normally do anything like that.
Get to the point.
아따, 순조롭구만.
They came for me at noon. Directly to the office. The overseer was somewhere on his rounds. Some night, it was. Without a crest. Armed. He called himself Sir Jezek, and he had a lackey with him called Rapota, a scruffy fellow with a yellow cape. Always whistling he was. They told me they wanted all the quicksilver we order for the monastery. Of course, I told him that wouldn't be possible.
And then what? Did they threaten you?
Not at first. They tried to bribe me, and when I refused, they started threatening.
How did you hand it over to them?
I take it up the hill behind the monastery here. There's a big tree there with a small chapel underneath. Sometimes Rapota is there waiting for me. If not, I leave it there.
What did they threaten you with?
They said they know people in the monastery, that they'd have me thrown out and beaten for stealing.
And you had been stealing? I mean, before then?
You know how it is. I work my fingers to the bone and they pay me a pittance.
So they knew about you?
Yes, they knew my name, everything.
Very well. Thank you.
May the Lord watch over you.
그러면 이제 여운이 있다 얻어가지고 C 먼저 가볼까? 자, 이래. 밖에겠지?
Ow! Yeah.
부은이 가벼운가? 왜 여기까지 그걸 들고 왔다고?
Who is that?
조용
What's the
조용.
matter? Come on!
한 명은 죽었고 아이씨고 주먹을 얹기고 나야 좋지 뭐. 공격해. 도적놈이 무슨 지금이다. 오늘의 아침밥 부인 이건가? 얘네 건 그렇게 비싸진 않네. 그래 잘했어 머트. 자 사슴고기. 뭐야 이게. 여기가 아니었던 건가? 여기 맞는데. 일단 별건 없어 보이는데? 이게 단 거구나.
Yeah.
넌 안에 대장간이 어딨을까? 야, 큰 공사하고 있구나. 예정장이가 이쪽에 있는데.
야.
여기구나. 유인전 개슈. 왜 그냥 챙길 수 있게 됐지? 뭐지? 아, 이 대장장이가 없는데? 이 대장장이 어디 간 거야? 뭐 그분이 나 포기 있지. 그게 다 좋은데? 씨.
Hey,
에이, 네가 대장장인데 옷차림 보면 왜 말이 안 고르지냐?
야.
Oh, what? Ah, are you blind, for Christ's sake? There's people walking here.
쥐가 와서 부딪혀놓고 지랄이야.
My respects to you.
Do you ever work with copper here?
No, and even if I wanted to, I couldn't. Zach from the monastery craftsman's yard has bought out all the copper. May the Lord watch over you.
자크가
야.
우리를 전부 사갔대.
God bless you. What?
You look different, Master.
So as to fit in. I don't want it known that I'm in town.
Why?
I don't want to alarm our prey. Gossip spreads quickly, and if those scoundrels learn we're onto them, they'll flee.
That does make sense.
So what have you found out so far?
I found out where they get their quicksilver from. You were right, it was the monastery.
It was the only logical explanation.
It changed hands on the hill behind the monastery.
Have you been there to have a look around?
I have, but I didn't find anything interesting.
And have you found out who's behind it?
Someone called Rapita.
Not much. But it's a start. At least it's not a common name. Listen, Henry, I had another thought on the way here. Those counterfeiters have to have a punch die to make the fake coins.
Yes, of course.
That's sophisticated work. There's a man I know who works at the monastery yard, Master Engraver Jerome of Silesia.
You don't suppose that he's...
No, not that, God forbid. I know him well. He'd never do anything like that. But he runs an engraving workshop, so he might have heard something.
Very well, I'll ask him.
But ask with tact. I don't want him getting offended. And I prefer you not to mention me at all.
I'll try to think of something. That's all.
Good luck, then.
Come get them.
I can't go any further. The current could sweep me to my death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My respects to you.
How goes the work, Master?
Getting there, getting there. You need something, my boy?
What are you doing here, anyway?
You're in an engraver's shop, my boy. We're engraving, of course.
Yeah, but engraving what? And what's it used for?
Oh, we engrave wood and stone as well as metal. Here in the monastery, it's mostly about decoration.
You've got quite a large workshop, Master. You don't do all the work alone, surely?
I'm usually here with my apprentice, Florian. Of course, by simple observation, you'll note that this is not currently the case, and I'm here alone, which means that either I'm a liar or something out of the ordinary has occurred.
I see. I think. So what's happened to Florian?
He shares the fate of the pharaohs for today. The fifth scourge of Egypt did smite him, the plague, or so his message advised me.
Jesus Christ, the plague?
Do remain calm. I'm quite certain the plague from which Florian is suffering wasn't a judgment from on high, or if it was a judgment on excessive drinking. I'm told such an ailment can be of truly biblical proportions.
Does Florian have any enemies?
A man such as he certainly owes money at every turn, and the parents of local girls are undoubtedly displeased with his attempts to propagate. However, most recently it was that fury from the baths who accosted him in quite a spectacular rage.
A woman from the baths? What did she do?
The harpy nearly tore all Florian's hair out. I don't frequently feel sorry for my ne'er-do-well apprentice, but on that occasion I made an exception.
Do you have any idea why she did it?
She was screaming about some girl, some flighty bath-maid, Esther. I would say that Florian had felt the joys of spring and acted accordingly, although one would have thought they'd be used to that sort of thing at the bathhouse.
What's he like?
I'm afraid that his exuberant youth has taken its toll. He's been acting strangely of late.
I don't really know what you mean.
Recently, for example, he told me that someone was following him, and the very next day he bought a padlock from the blacksmith and locked up his chest, as though I would ever sneak in. In any case, why the interest? Are you looking?
Something like that.
May I ask?
He owes me money.
Naturally. Dice or boozing, was it?
Both.
Sodom and Gomorrah are too good for the boy. Here you go. I'll dock his wages.
Thank you, Master. You're most kind, but I'd rather get it from him myself.
If you think he'll have anything to give, please yourself. About your question, you'll find him at home, no doubt feverishly dying. He sleeps in the baker's cellar.
Ah, thank you. Thank you. I'll leave you to your work.
May the Lord watch over you.
좋은 분이. 못난 놈인 거 알면서도 도와주시는구나.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus!
What's going on?
What have we?
What are you gaping at? Have you paid? No? Then get lost.
Has something happened?
아, 이거 안 되겠다. 아주 자고 해야지.
Yeah.
Yeah.
마을 넘어가기 전에 누가 봐도 이 새끼인데.
My respects to you.
Do you work any copper here, Master Blacksmith?
Why do you ask?
I'd want to commission you to make something.
Then you best go elsewhere. I never use copper.
That's not what I heard.
What?
I was told in town that you bought all the other blacksmith's copper.
I'm being made a fool of yet again, it seems. Anything else? I still have work to do.
뒤지고 싶네 이 새끼가.
What can you tell me about the Sasau?
Well, there's me, and then there's Master.
So back to...
What? I thought I told you.
Aha.
Good luck to you.
God be with you, good sir. Your father's... We don't. I've heard differently around town. They say your father's brought up all the copper to be...
Are you calling me a liar? Or my father? You're asking...
You're right. It's nothing to me either way.
Right. So clear off.
I mean, beside the fact I'm here on behalf of the Royal Burgrave Sir Radzig Kobyla, investigating a grievous crime against the Crown.
What? What are you talking about?
I'd let you read my Bill of Authority, but I doubt you're educated enough to understand it.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realise. If I'd known, of course I wouldn't. I mean, you understand, don't you?
Stop prattling, for God's sake, and start telling me the truth. What's the story with the copper at your forge?
You're right. We do make copper sheets here at night.
So why all the secrecy about it?
Father forbade me to talk about it. I don't know why. I didn't ask.
Who buys those sheets from you?
I don't know. I've never set eyes on him. Father doesn't like to talk about it.
Your father has some serious explaining to do.
I'm so sorry. If I'd known who you were, I'd never have taken such liberties.
Never mind. You weren't to know who I am. You were just protecting your father's business interests like any good son.
Thank you. God be with you.
God didn't you?
So back...
What?
Your son put it quite differently.
What's that? What are you blabbering on about?
Don't be angry with him. I didn't give him any choice.
All right. I suppose there's no point lying. We do make copper sheets here, and I wanted to keep it quiet.
Why?
Pays me good money, and the people I do it for. I wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of them.
Did they threaten you?
They didn't have to. Just by the look of them, I could say I needed to shut my mouth and do what they wanted.
And did they ever tell you who they were? Do you know where to find them?
I know a little. I'd show some understanding. There's nothing but trouble in it for me. I'll lose the work and be left looking over my shoulder for some thugs to come and burn down my house. Or worse.
저한테 당하게 될 일 더 심할 겁니다.
If you lie down with dogs, you shouldn't complain about the fleas.
There's no need for threats. We can both benefit here. If I tell you everything I know, you can help me with a certain small matter. One that'll cover up for my loss of earnings.
So what are we talking about?
I recently tried to buy Master Armourer Otto Rabstein's business for my son Vitus, but that old fool wouldn't listen to reason. He said he couldn't understand his legacy being taken over by a clod like my Vitus. Despite the insult, I doubled my offer, but Master Otto still wouldn't budge.
And what is it you need from me?
I thought I'd show Otto that Vitus isn't such a dolt as he thinks, but for that I need someone experienced in combat.
Well, that doesn't sound so bad. What's your plan?
Otter's busy making a very pretty suit of armor for the bailiff. So I was thinking, if we could show that pretty armor of his is absolutely useless, he'd be disgraced.
And how am I supposed to see to that?
Well, I'd reckon we'd arrange a duel of champions with bludgeons. You'll put on Vitus's armor, and Otter will send his champion in that tin shit of his. You invite the bailiff to watch, and Otter will be made a laughingstock in front of everyone.
But what do I get out of it?
What we already agreed. I'll give up dealing in copper, and I'll tell you everything I know about what's been going on.
How about if the armor for the bailiff mysteriously went missing?
Jesus Christ! Although, if Otter doesn't agree to the duel...
Exactly. And if you want to wreck Otter's reputation, not keeping his promise to the bailiff could be even worse than...
You're right. Do whatever you think fit, then. But if the armor gets,
Of course.
God be with you.
Yeah.
상주인과 이야기하시오.
You could at least dress decently before...
I hear you're at odds with apprentice Florian.
At odds? I'll give you at odds. It's that sod's fault they took my Esther. Poor girl. I shudder to think what's become of her.
What exactly happened?
This man came in wanting a bath, and Esther with it. She doesn't normally offer that kind of service, but I didn't see the harm, so I sent her in to him. And suddenly I hear screams. So I run out, and I see the bastard pulling her out of the tent and shoving her into a boat.
내 새끼가